Good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching Tarot, and today I'm using Runik Tarot. It is our daily reading. I think I'm going to do a um, current situation, past, present, negative, positive, what we don't see, challenge, what to look for, and well, yeah, I'm going to do the full one today. I feel like I need to. So as a reminder, I do personal readings. Link to my website is below. Let's take a quick second. What do we need to know today? So this is a daily reading, and it is general, may or may not resonate today. Okie dokie. Let's do this, guys. Okay, current situation. Five of Pentacles. Past influence. Nine of Wands. Present influence. Wheel of Fortune. Negative. Ace of Cups. Positive. Ten of Wands. What we don't see. Two of Wands. Challenge. Hangman. What to look for. Knight of Swords. Future influence. Emperor. Outcome. The Tower. Lovely. Advice. Okay, I might clarify that Tower. Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. I think we had talked about in one of our past readings about it's not worth the fight anymore. And I feel like this is kind of probably something to do with that. It feels like, is it worth the fight? Do you want to stay and fight? Do you want to leave, walk away? You know, there's kind of like that feeling of how much energy do I put into this and how much do I fight it? Like, do I just kind of let it go? And I think that's what the Five of Pentacles is at what point should I just let things be, or do I try to figure this out? Because the Five of Pentacles is about going and finding help or not seeing the help. And I don't think it's about that as much as it is, I'm feeling kind of hurt, I'm feeling kind of down, but I don't know that I want to keep fighting this. So whatever the situation is again, it's about that fight. It's about, I can't keep this in my head, so to speak. The Nine of Wands in the past influence is about almost being there. And I feel like this has been such a struggle and it's been hard work. And it's been hard because, you know, Nine of Wands in the past is about like working really hard and being to the point where you don't know if you want to keep doing it. And that's where we're at right now. Do I want to? Is this worth it? How much more energy do I have? How much more energy can I give? That kind of total feeling. The wheel is in the present, so it does mean things are moving forward. Like there is, and I feel like you'll see this too. Like you'll start feeling like, okay, we've got forward movement here. There is a new time coming, and what does that bring? You know, and what do I need to do to make the most of that new time? And I think that has a lot to do with this whole situation. You know, it's hard to let something go, and it's hard to stop fighting for something that you, especially if you really either really want it or really believe in it. But with the advice being the Devil, I feel like this is something that it's more of a something you are used to. Um, you know, so with the time moving forward, I think that's a good feeling. I'm a little bit, why is the Ace of Cups in a negative position? I feel like that is again part of putting the energy in. How much newness do you give this old situation? And if you keep giving it more new heart space, it's going to keep bothering you, right? How much more do I do this? It's kind of getting in the way. I keep giving it more and more heart space. I keep giving it more and more. I'm feeding it. I'm not sure if I want to keep doing it, but I keep feeding it. And I think it is something that is important to you, because the Ace of Cups is important, right? It's a lovely card, but being in the negative, maybe there's just too much emphasis on that right now. The positive is the Ten of Wands. That's saying you're almost there. Like you're at the end right now. The Ten of Wands, right, comes after the Nine of Wands. This is positive. It does bode that you're moving forward. You're doing the work. You're you're successful at it, because the Ten of Wands is also success. So I feel like this feels really good overall, because it feels like you're headed in the right direction. There is some hard stuff going on here, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not, I feel like it's easier than probably it was in the past, because you're past that Nine of Wands feeling. So that's a good thing to know too. So if you're still feeling kind of like you're almost done with this, the hard part's almost over. Not that you're done with it. I don't know that you'll ever be completely done with it. When something has that much of a hold on you, are you ever completely done with it? No, it takes time to heal from it, or get through it, or get over it. But I like that the Wheel's in the present, and I like that the Ten of Wands is in the positive. So what we don't see is the Two of Wands. Things are moving. You are making better plans than you may think you are. Two of Wands is he's all about mapping out his direction and doing what he needs to do. So, when I see that in what we don't see, you're not seeing the forward movement. You're not seeing that you've made some really good plans. You're not seeing that, what you're doing is working. Because the Two of Wands also isn't super fast, because it's in planning stages. So you're not seeing the benefits of what you've put together and what you've done. And I think you will really, really soon. The challenge is the Hangman. And I think it's a couple different things. For some people, it's you need to take a step back and look at this differently. And for others, the challenge is getting out of this stuck feeling. And I think for most all, it's this stuck feeling. And I feel like the Hangman talks about you put yourself there, but when we have the Devil as advice, I feel like the Devil is talking about there is things that are tying you to this. So even though you've probably put yourself here, you're not keeping yourself here. You feel like the situation is keeping you there. So it is going to be up to you to break that. But do you see where I'm going? Like, this situation really has a hold on you, and you're getting through it. And the good thing is the cards are forward movement. This is definitely forward movement. Things are moving. And then, because too, what we have to look for is the Knight of Swords, and that is also very forward movement, and he has got a direct plan. So what you don't see being the Two of Wands and the Knight of Swords, these plans that you're making are going to start really happening, and you're going to see those really, really soon here. And this is kind of a nice energy for what to look for, especially with this being in what we don't see, because they complement each other. Because this is taking action on the plans that you're making. I feel like that's what that's saying. And then the future influence is the Emperor. I have a feeling this is a person, and I'm going to do a quick clarification on that. We've also got the Tower and the outcome, and I don't necessarily believe that the Tower is a bad card. Not for me anyway. Some people do. I feel like sometimes it is just Spirit going, okay, I'm going to do this for you because you're not doing anything about it. And it gives you, look at that card twisted over. So there is some, okay, can you tell me if this Emperor is a person or a energy, please? And when I say energy, how the Aquarian will feel. Okay. Tell me about this Emperor. It's a person. I've got King of Cups, Magician, and Seven of Pentacles. So this is a person that does care about you and believes in you. And there has been something that's planted here. There's been seeds that are planted. I do feel like this would be someone that would care about you, but they are controlling too. So there is that feeling coming in of like almost this person kind of taking charge. It could be you taking charge, but I do feel like with being clarified with the King of Cups and the Magician specifically, that there is someone that's saying, okay, I care about you and I believe in you and we can make things happen. And whether that's work or love or whatever, but that energy is coming in the future. And then we have the Tower as our outcome. I said, well, what after the Tower? And that's the Two of Pentacles. So whatever changes, then after that will be balancing all of the things. And let's just take a quick look at the Tower. Can you tell us 3 cards on the Tower? What is that about? Knight of Cups, Lovers, and Two of Swords. It's a decision, definitely. On the Lovers can be a decision, but the Knight of Cups, I think, is part of the King of Cups. So I do feel like there's something that comes in. Now, this could definitely be love for some people. And what it does is it leads you with a decision. Like you're going to have to make a decision here on how you want to handle this moving forward. So that's, again, why I believe the Two of Pentacles comes after it, because you're going to have to balance this out and decide what you want to do. The Devil is a reminder. Is this something that, you are stuck on? And when this happens in the near future, how do you want to handle it? And do you want to stay stuck on it? Do you want to move forward from it? The Devil, let's just take a quick gander. I don't think I've ever read this in this book on the Devil. Devil. Oh, that's the Tower. This is the Devil. That's not right. Oh, I skipped a page. I'm like, that's not the Devil. Giving into need, embrace the trickster, temptations, overcome fear and confusion, understand your actions and consequences. And look, we were the trickster. The Magician was clarifying the Emperor. So you may need to embrace that. I do feel like this is a person that's coming in, and I do feel like, there is something that's needed here, giving into need. Let's see. The Devil is a keen trickster. He knows your weak spots and what your heart desires. So it is giving into your desires, and that is the advice. Give into your desires. I think be aware of what they are. Be aware of if they're healthy or not healthy. And that's the important thing with the Devil, whether it's healthy or not. Because to me, the Devil can be about, good desires too. And it may be something that, and it feels to me totally like there's something that, you're processing here. So I do believe that it's about giving into your desires and deciphering those desires as well. Are they good for you? Are they not good for you? Are they causing you grief, or are they causing you happiness and joy? And when this all happens and takes place, I think that's the key here, is to understand where those desires are at and what you need to do with them. So there's the reading for today. That's quite the reading. But I like it. I felt like I needed to do a bigger reading today. I'm not sure why, but I did. So there you have it. Please hit the like button. Any comments are much appreciated. Take care and have a beautiful day.